right, Erie fight fans, please stand up for the playing of our national anthem by Erie's very own Jesse Laney.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Laney. These bouts are approved and sanctioned by the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission, Commissioner Rick Steigerwald, Executive Director Craig Serb, officials for tonight, the judges Todd Krutschka, Philip Rogers, and Andrew Atkins, the referee in charge Chip Snyder, the timekeeper Richard Keenan, and the physician at ringside Dr. Joseph Leone. Introducing first, out of the red corner, Paul Voltoul.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Prodigy MMA. We are here live tonight with 10 fights on this card. We have a Pro-Am card. We have 3 title fights ready to go. Making his way to the ring
Paul Voltoul. Paul Voltoul to the cage.
Making his way to the cage right now is Paul Voltoul, representing Team Ascension out of Welland, Ontario, Canada. Paul's making his debut tonight. This is his first time stepping in the cage, and Paul's fighting at 145 pounds tonight. Paul Voltoul, he really spent a lot of time preparing himself for this fight. This is something he's dedicated himself to for the past year, and this is a big night for him tonight. I'm excited to look forward to this. So our first few fights of the night are debut fights. That's why you will see the fighters wearing shin guards. There are different rules for the fighters wearing the shin guards, as they are amateurs and they are novice. So there will be no ground and pound to the head when you see the fighters wearing their shin guards. The rounds are also 2-minute rounds, so they're shorter rounds than regular amateur rounds.
Fighting out of blue corner, David the Savage Burns.
David Burns is representing Erie, PA today, fighting at home. This should be a very exciting fight for him. He's also making his debut right here in his backyard. So just an interesting side note here, as David Burns was scheduled to fight at 135 pounds tonight, but instead is fighting at 145 pounds for his debut. Let's see if that weight difference has any effect on him tonight. This should be a very good fight to start our card tonight. We have 10 bouts, 5 pro, 5 amateur, 3 of those bouts being title fights. We're in for a treat tonight, folks. Prodigy MMA definitely put on a great card for us.
Introducing first, out of the red corner, representing Team Ascension Modern Vision MMA, making his MMA debut, Paul Voltoul. And his opponent, representing the blue corner from Erie, Pennsylvania, representing 3 Rings Boxing and Prodigy MMA, weighing in at 145 pounds. Welcome, David the Savage Burns.
Both these guys look ready to go with their amateur debut. And here we go, folks, we're on. Clinched up here. Paul with a body lock here. Paul Voltoul goes for a trip, but David Burns ends up on top. He is full mount right now on Paul Voltoul. Now remember, with the novice rules, there is no ground and pound to that head. David Burns being very patient on top. Paul Voltoul trying to do what he can to escape from bottom position here. Makes it a lot harder. Oh, Paul Voltoul rolls him over and gets on top now. This is exactly where he'd like to be. Again, it makes it a lot harder for the fighters without being able to strike to the head while you're on the ground. Paul Voltoul trying to get some separation here. Ref standing them up. With only 2-minute rounds, you can't let them stay down there too long. Right back to it. There they go, back locked up. Paul pushes him right against the fence, controlling him here. He's got to watch his neck here, though. Dave Burns sitting low. Nice knee from Paul Vautour there. Paul with some good cage control here. 10 seconds left. We're in short time here. Oh, Paul, nice. Paul Vautour just broke right off and started throwing here, folks. David Burns clinched up and held on there. Very nice end to the round for these guys. Good first round to start their career. That was a good round for both fighters there. Paul Vautour finished that round very strong. It'd be very hard to score that round, especially 2 minutes. They go by very quick. Both guys seemed very comfortable in the clinch, the body lock in the middle of the cage there, so we'll see if that continues in round 2 or not. There we go, getting ready for round 2. Let's see how both these fighters fare in the second round of their career. Chip Snyder gets it started yet again. Paul Vautour is pushing forward. He's pushing the pace here. You see Dave just wanting to wind up and throw a big punch there. Paul's coming in very... Dave looking for that big right hand. Nice duck by Paul. Wow, nice belly-to-belly suplex from Paul Vautour there. Excellent, showing his strength there. Now let's see what he can do from this position here. The ref stood them up quickly last time. Let's see if they work. David Burns does have his guard open, so we got to watch if Paul tries to take advantage of that or not. He's just trying to hold Paul's head down and keep his posture broken down. It's working, but Paul's working that body right now. Paul Vautour working the body of David Burns. Looking to pass, and he passes right through to his side control. Nice knee throw. Oh, here he goes. He's looking for knee on belly right to a mount. Excellent transition in jiu-jitsu from Paul Vautour. Paul looking to posture up here. He cannot throw to the head here, but he's going to drop bombs on that body as he's doing. Dave's looking to try to stop it. Paul trying to get Dave's head against the cage. Nice work by Paul here. Very hard without being able to go to the head, but Paul is doing great with his ground and pound. Phenomenal work from Paul Vautour here. Now he's looking to lock up an arm. What's he going to go for here? Not much time left. Here we go, Paul. 15 seconds left. Can he get this? David the Savage Burns is going to have to hold on. He's got 10 seconds. We're in short time. Paul's going to go here. Nice, 4 seconds left, and Paul Vautour with the submission victory. Unbelievable, he is fired up, folks. Couldn't exactly see how he got the arm there, if it was Americana or a Kimura, but that was very nice from Paul Vautour. Excellent, slick jiu-jitsu. That second round was all him. He heard the bell ring for short time, and he went for the finish. Paul celebrating with Team Ascension coaches Matt DeCenzo and Chris Bonfoco. Team Ascension travels down to the States to fight all the time. We come from Canada. I'm a proud member of Team Ascension. We had 6 members on the card tonight fighting. We ended up with 4. That was our first, and it was a good one. Good job to Paul Vautour. Congratulations.
The win by tap out via Americana at 157 in round 2. Make some noise for Paul Vautour. I'm waiting on you for match 2, right?
What a way to start this night, folks. Great fight in the amateur division, 145 there. Very, very good fight. Both guys knew what they were doing, knew where they wanted to take the fight. And there's the Americana from Paul Vautour again. What a finish. He got that down to the ground. There's the Americana, he locked it in. Short time, there was no time to escape. David Burns had no choice but to tap out to that.
Introducing first out of the red corner, Elijah Humes.
We have Elijah Humes making his way to the ring. He hails from here in Erie, PA, so this is another hometown guy. Humes is also making his MMA debut. Again, that's why we will see the shin pads, as it is novice rules for the debuters. Looking forward to this fight. Spoke to Humes pre-fight and got a couple things from him. He told me he's a Taekwondo black belt. He's also an assistant instructor at Humes Academy. So this should be a very interesting fight, to say the least. He's done some high school wrestling. He's got a black belt in Taekwondo. This could be very interesting.
Introducing out of the blue corner, Cole Showtime Stewart.
Next, making his way out is Cole Showtime Stewart. He also represents Erie, PA, as he's fighting from home. He's representing Prodigy Gym and Personal Results Gym. This is going to be his first fight, as he's also making his debut. He's had 2 years of training under his belt. So as I said before, this fight should be pretty interesting, folks. So again, with the shin pads, there will be no ground and pound to the head, as it is novice rules. I will let you know when those rules change to intermediate rules for the amateurs.
Introducing first, out of the red corner, representing Humes Martial Arts from Erie, Pennsylvania. Welcome, Elijah Humes. His opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer striker representing Prodigy MMA, weighing in at 155 pounds. Welcome, Cole Showtime Stewart.
Another exciting bout on the card, bout number 2, 155. Both guys from here in Erie, PA. This is a battle of home turf. Chip Snyder gets us underway. Humes looks to be controlling the, oh, comes back in. Nice takedown from Humes there. Cole Stewart does have a hold of the head, but it's going to be hard to finish anything from here. Elijah Humes, oh wow, right away, he got a mount, he rolled. Cole rolled, giving up his back. Elijah's got the neck, he's looking for a rear naked. He's got to set those hooks. Both, one hook is set for sure. I can't see the other. There's an early tap, ladies and gentlemen. Elijah Humes with an early first round rear naked choke to take the battle of Erie, PA. Some excellent control. The moment Cole stepped in, Elijah went under, got a hold of him, got that takedown, and took control on the ground. Here we go. Elijah has his back here. If you see in the replay, he's looking for that rear naked. He's got a hook set in deep, and he taps. There's nowhere for Cole to go. There you see again, he's setting his hooks in. One hook comes out, he's still got one in. He's bending that back as he gets for that choke, and he gets it quick. Excellent job from Elijah Humes, taking control of that fight early.
Ladies and gentlemen, winning by tap out via rear naked choke at 33 seconds in round 1. Make some noise. Out of the red corner, Elijah Humes.
Congratulations to Elijah there on an early victory in his MMA debut. 33 seconds, that is not a bad way to start any career.
I'm waiting on you for match 3, right? Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, welcome Nathan Boyer.
We're 2 for 2 for finishes so far tonight at Prodigy MMA. Here we go with the third fight of the evening. We have Nathan Boyer making his way to the ring with a 2-3 record. Again, we will be with the novice rules and the shin pad, so same rules applies as before. 2-minute rounds, no ground and pound to the head when we get down there. Earlier today, I tried to get a few words from Nathan Boyer, but he was kind of off in his own little world doing his own thing, preparing.
Fighting out of the blue corner, welcome, Anthony Domkowski.
Here we go with Anthony making his way to the cage. He fights out of Waterford, Pennsylvania. So this is pretty much a hometown fight for him. We are here in his home state. Again, I tried to get a few words with Anthony earlier, but Anthony was a little busy preparing for this bout and didn't have time to talk, which is 100% understandable. Should be a pretty exciting fight here. Nathan Boyer likes to stand and trade. In the MMA world, we call it stand and bang, and his opponent, Anthony, is a wrestler. So this is the classic wrestler versus striker matchup. Let's see how this one goes.
Introducing first, out of the red corner, with the freestyle fighting style representing For Us Kings, weighing in at 190 pounds, welcome, Nathan Boyer. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler representing Prodigy MMA, welcome, Anthony Domkowski.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cage is getting locked up. There's only 3 guys in that cage, Chip Snyder and our 2 fighters. We're getting ready for the third bout of the evening. There we go. Nice thrown jab from Nathan there. Both men trying to find the reach. Ooh, nice big right hand from Nathan again. Nice kick to set up. Follows it up with another kick from Nathan. Anthony with a big strike there. Nathan with a few feints to see the reaction of Anthony. Nice combo set up there. Nate working his feints, looking to get inside. Both men trying to find the distance for this fight. Looks like Anthony is starting to take control of the center of the cage, and here comes Nate to take it back. Big strikes from Nathan. Nice movement from Nathan there, avoiding all strikes. Nice hip feint from Nathan. Both men trying to find the range without getting caught and risking big danger, really. Nice kick from Nathan. Oh, big shot from Anthony as he comes running in there. Good end to that round. Nice little flurry we've seen there. Nathan using his jab to set up. Nice kick from him. And then Anthony just started throwing some big bombs at the end of that round there. Very, very nice way to finish the round. There we go, getting ready to start the third round here. Or sorry, the second round. I'm very excited to see how this round goes. Curious if both guys come out swinging like they did at the end of round one, or if they still try to feel each other out and find range. Here we go, Chip Snyder starts this fight back up. Nice, Nathan moving in, using that jab to find the range. Again, keeping that jab out there. Nice fake kick from Nathan. Keeps feinting it, and there he goes, throwing it. Anthony now pushing him up against the cage with cage control. Nathan turning him around, though, and getting control himself. Nice knee from Nathan. Nate still using cage control here, trying to hold him there. Now land some big shots there. Nice. Break off, and they step back, start throwing. There they go. Both men starting to engage a lot more now. Anthony puts him against the cage and starts throwing. Nice jab from Nathan. Just trying to keep Anthony at bay. Nice kick from Nathan. These chicks are going unchecked from Anthony right now. Nice right hand, nice combo from Nathan there, finished with the uppercut. Again, Nathan keeping that jab out there. Anthony coming in with a big combo. Ooh. Short time here. Another unchecked kick from Anthony. Again, Nathan throwing those kicks, and Anthony is just not checking them. Nathan feeling good with what he's doing so far in this fight. Going into this third round, this fight could end at any point in time with these guys throwing big shots. And here we see Anthony putting Nathan against the cage. Nathan working off his back. Separate, and here's Nathan using that jab to follow up with the big right and the right uppercut. Nice combo from Nathan. Both of these guys are throwing, and they're throwing with intent to knock their opponent out. There we go, our man Chip Snyder to get things set. Ready to go for the third and final round of this fight. Nathan again using that jab to set up that big right cross. Ooh, nice. Almost like an overhand cross there from Nathan, setting up the uppercut. Keeping that jab out there. He's keeping Anthony at bay right now. Another kick from Nathan. Those have been working for him all fight, all 3 rounds. And again. Ooh, nice combo from Nathan as Anthony steps in. Big cross from Nathan. Anthony had hit him. Now both men just throwing. Back to the center of the cage. Another kick from Nathan. Anthony has to start checking those. He's going to field them sooner or later. Another jab. He's using that jab very effectively this fight. Nice kick from Nathan. Anthony looking for that big right. Nathan putting that hand out there. Ooh, trying to fool him there and catch him with the jab. Anthony just far enough away. Anthony trying to get in. Nathan using his range to stay away from Anthony and not let him get inside. Ooh, big overhand right from Nathan there. Anthony did cover up. Anthony chasing Nate down against the cage right now. Nathan coming back with his jab, keeping it out there. Nice left hook. Nice 1-2 combo right down the pipe. Another left hook. Both men standing in the center of the cage. Another kick from Nathan. Just screams at his opponent. There we go, a sign of sportsmanship. A nice hug after the fight. Good fight we just seen there, folks. Going to the first decision of the night here at Prodigy MMA. Let's check out some of the action from the fight here. Nathan landing a big left jab, steps in with 2 kicks, and Anthony almost finishes the fight with a cross. Anthony again puts Nathan against the cage, using his size to hold him there. But that jab from Nathan just set up his combos a little too nicely for Anthony to get inside. Nathan with the jab and then the cross. Anthony got a big shot there. Looked like it may or may not have wobbled Nate. It was either that or a slip. There we go. We're going to the judges' scorecards though as they tally it up.
All 3 judges score the bout 30-27 in favor of the red corner, Nathan Boyer.
Congratulations to Nathan Boyer there with his big victory. He used his striking to control that fight. He didn't go to the ground one time. Stayed pretty much where he wanted it. Congratulations to him.
Introducing first, out of the red corner, Ali Rexhepi.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now stepping on to the next portion of our show, which is also amateur, but it is not novice. We are going to the intermediate rules, where ground and pound to the head will be allowed and there will be no shin guards. The rounds will now go up to 3-minute rounds and not 2-minute rounds. This is a fight I'm looking forward to. Our first title fight of the night. We have a 135 title fight here. Ali Rexhepi, 4-0. They call him the Prodigy, and I do believe they call him the Prodigy for a reason. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand corrected. They do have the shin guards on. It will be novice rules yet again. 2-minute rounds, no ground and pound to the head. Ali represents Western New York Mixed Martial Arts and Fitness. He's a very versatile fighter. As I said, he is 4-0. He's been training for 3 or 4 years. One interesting fact about Ali is that he was born in Albania. So that is something interesting. You don't see that every day in the MMA world. When I asked him, what is your style? He says, I'm an all-around fighter. I can take it anywhere. I'm very versatile. So this should be an exciting fight, folks. That's for sure.
Representing the blue corner, Dustin the Wolf Birch.
That title in the air will be going home with one of these two competitors tonight. Somebody will gain 25 pounds of gold immediately after the bell sounds. Here comes his opponent, Dustin Birch. Dustin Birch fights out of Jamestown, Pennsylvania, so this is his home state. Looking at these guys' records and previous results, you will see that Dustin Birch definitely likes his submissions, and I would say he's an especially skilled choke artist.
I don't care. Wherever, I'm just going to go behind you. I think you should face the camera. All right, fight fans, this is a 135-pound title bout. Introducing first, out of the red corner, representing Western New York MMA and Fitness. Sporting a 4-0 record, make some noise for Ali Rexhepi. And his opponent, representing Kinetic Combat Sports with a 7-3 record, weighing in at 135 pounds. Make some noise for Dustin the Wolf Birch.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the back. I want a clean, fair fight. I expect you to obey me at all times. Any questions, red? Any questions, blue? Touch gloves, go back to your corners.
A very intense stare-off there with Chip Snyder in the middle. Both of these guys want to go home with a 135-pound title strapped around their waist. And here we go, Chip Snyder gets us underway. Nice push kick, ooh. Definitely an incidental low blow there. Dustin did not mean to do that. Ali's gonna have some time to recover here. You see the replay here. Ali threw the push kick and it was caught, and he took a flush kick right to where you're not supposed to. Now it's up to Ali's discretion when he feels he's ready to start going again. He has at least up to 5 minutes if he chooses. Unfortunate though, that is part of the sport, not a fun part. Ali says he's ready to go. Chip Snyder's ready to get this thing started again, and here we go. They touch gloves and they're ready to do it again. Ali throwing kicks, but Devin keeps catching them. Both guys locked up here. Ali looking for almost a throw here. Now he's got him up against the cage here. Let's see what he does. A nice knee from Ali. Devin turns Ali and puts Ali's back on the cage. Very nice work from Devin. Or sorry, Dustin, my apologies. There we go, Dustin with some knees. Dustin staying very tight to Ali, not really letting him get away and dragging him to the ground. Oh, right back up. Dustin turning Ali again, putting him against the cage. Very, very good work here in cage control from Dustin. Ali turns him around now and puts him against the cage. Another nice knee from Ali. Ali now controlling the cage, and now again, Dustin turns him around. Both guys just keep spinning each other off, trying to get dominant position on that cage. Ali threw a nice knee there. Dustin keeping a very, very close. He does not want an exchange here right now. There we go. That both guys start throwing. Oh, Ali with a nice kick. Almost looking for a leg sweep kind of there. Again, Dustin with a hold of Ali. Ali puts him against the cage, and he is controlling him again against the cage here. Ali with a beautiful break and exchange there. Very, very excellent. Throws a kick, Dustin turns. Both guys just firing back and forth at each other now. Very nice way to end that round. Fans here showing their appreciation for these two fighters. There's that early low blow. Ali had a kick caught and returned. Ali with a huge push kick at the end of that round there. Dustin did land a nice shot in return, and both guys just started throwing. As the round ended, both guys wanted to swing for the fences. It was very, very entertaining to watch. There we go, the corners are stepping out of the ring. We're getting ready to start round 2 of this 135-pound title fight. 135-pound amateur title fight. Both guys step out to the center of the cage. Nice kick from Dustin, sending Ali down. Dustin keeps catching those kicks as Ali's trying to throw. Ooh, Ali with a big combo there. Dustin with a nice duck looking for a takedown, and an excellent takedown from Dustin. Ali repositions himself and gets to a full guard. Throwing knees to the ribs from the bottom here. Ali looking for some control here. Looks like he might be setting up a triangle choke. And yes, he is trying to set it up. No, he didn't get it. Ali trying to control him from the bottom and see what he can do here. He is looking to reach over here. He wants a Kimura grip here. And he's got it. Now can he get it? He's pulling. You see Dustin's face. He's trying to hold on. He's trying to hold. He's got a minute and 53 seconds left. There's a long time. He's going to have to try to get his arm out of here and try to escape this position, because this is not good positioning for him right now. And he gets out nicely. Ali working knees to the body from the bottom. You could see them showing effect on Dustin's back. Ali looking to get underneath. Ali looking to scramble outside here and set something up. Round ends. They have 1 extra minute on the clock, but as I said, this is the novice rule, so we're only in 2-minute rounds, not 3-minute rounds. Very, very exciting round 2. A nice takedown there from Dustin. And Dustin was also waiting for Ali to throw, and he was trying to kick out his back leg, making him fall. Very, very interesting strategy. Let's see how this plays out in round 3, folks. That's a signal to get our corners out of the ring and get this 3rd and final round underway. Chip Snyder gets us underway yet again. Both guys taking the center of the cage. Nice kicks from Ali to start off the 3rd and final round. A nice 1-2 combo follows up a push kick, and Ali is just pushing it. Another takedown from Dustin. Excellent defense. His defensive takedowns are on point today. Ali quickly starts moving from the bottom to set something up. Referee Chip Snyder stopping this fight. We're having a point deducted from Ali. He was warned once for striking to the grounded opponent's head, and he has just done it again. Referee Chip Snyder has deducted 1 point from him. Let's see how this affects the outcome of this fight, folks. A point in a 10-point scoring must round is huge. Ali looks to be controlling right now. Oh, what an uppercut Ali has just landed. That shook Dustin Birch. But Dustin looking for another takedown here. Ali really working the defense there. Dustin shooting in yet again for another. Ali's trying to escape him. Dustin's got a hold of him here. Almost looking for a trip, and Ali is now, okay, here they go, against the cage here. Kind of an awkward position. Ali may look to get a takedown from this position here. Birch going for the neck of Ali here. It's a mix between a Scudier headlock and a rear naked choke. Ali breaks off and starts exchanging immediately. Some big shots right off the bat. Dustin looking for another takedown. Ali has to be careful with striking to the head on the ground though. He's got to be smart here. Big shots from Ali looking for that uppercut he landed earlier. Ali's throwing. Dustin looks like he is on his last legs right now. Ali pushing forward, landing push kicks. He's throwing shots. Dustin's trying to weather the storm. He looks hurt here, folks. Ali is pouring it on, and that's the end of the 3rd. Wow, what a fight there, folks. What a fight. Both of these guys wanted that 135-pound title, that's for sure. Wow, what action we just witnessed there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at some of that. Dustin landed a nice right hand there, and Ali followed it up with a left hook right hand. There they step in, Dustin stepping in. He ate a shot, and then he drops Ali with that kick there. Ali coming in with combos, furious combos, but Dustin kept shooting in and getting those takedowns on him. Ali was throwing some nice kicks, landed some big strikes, and a boom, a big right hand hurt Dustin. Push kick followed up with a huge combo, and Dustin again shoots in for the takedown. Ali, big kick to the body, throwing another combo. You see Dustin's head rock twice in that flurry. Kudos to Dustin for showing that amount of heart. He ate some big shots clean, and he did not go anywhere. Great sign of sportsmanship from both of them, hugging it out at the end. Very, very interesting decision going down to it with a point deducted from Ali in that third round. I would not want to be a judge scoring that fight, that's for sure. Looks like we have the judge's decision. We're going to send it back into the ring and see who's walking away with 135-pound championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, Judge 1 scores 28-27, Judge 2 at 27-27, and Judge 3 at 27-27. It is a draw, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why it is very important to listen to the rules and listen to the ref. Ali had gotten one warning, and he had done it again. Referee Chip Snyder felt he already warned him. He got a point deducted, and that is why we've seen a draw. Very unfortunate for Ali, but that's the way of the fight world. Referee Chip Snyder's a very, very good referee. He knows what he's doing in there. Ladies and gentlemen, with those first 4 fights, we have seen tons of action. 2 finishes, 2 decisions. We're in for a treat with the rest of this card.
Introducing first, out of the red corner, welcome Solomon, the Black Dragon Renfro.
I spoke to Solomon before the fight today. Solomon seemed very confident, very comfortable. He was ready to go. He just wanted to get this cage door shut and go to war. He's originally from Cleveland, Ohio, fighting out of Buffalo, New York now. He is only 19 years old. He is a 2-time amateur champion. He's only had about a year of actual training, as he's told me. I'm really excited to watch this fight. Told me he was always very athletic. He played high school football. He told me he actually played high school football right here. He played varsity. He did a lot. He told me that MMA is just the next step for him in his athletic career. One thing Solomon did tell me, and he told me confidently, is this fight will not go to the decision. He told me he will finish it via KO. In fact, he told me he will finish it via KO by midway through the third round. So let's see if Solomon's prediction comes true. He seemed very confident.
Out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Edwin Taylor.
Edwin Taylor making his way to the ring. The fans here in Erie, PA, definitely behind him, supporting him, as he has his entourage walking him in, carrying his title belts behind him, holding them high in the air. He's got everyone with him here right now. This should be a very, very entertaining fight. Both fighters look very confident. Both fighters are ready to go. This is our second amateur title bout of the evening, and this title bout is for the 185-pound title. And this is also our amateur main event. Both fighters making their way inside. We have 25 pounds of gold being held over their heads as they watch it walk around the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, out of the red corner, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, by the way of Buffalo, New York. He trains at Western New York MMA, sporting a 6-1 record. Welcome, Solomon the Black Dragon Renfro! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Prodigy MMA, a wrestler sporting a 4-2 record, weighing in at 185 pounds. Welcome, Edwin Taylor!
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you got to see that, but these two were staring each other down, laughing at each other, all smiles, ready for war. The door is locked, and here we go. Amateur main event, 185-pound amateur title, here we go. Both guys taking the center of the cage. Oh, wow, he went for a takedown, stepped into that kick. That is not illegal, as both guys were not intending to give a kick to the head there at all. There we go, Edwin gets out, gets on top. Solomon just rolling him over, an alligator roll there, if you will. Solomon now in side control. Let's see what he can do here. And now another alligator roll. What is this? We in the swamp here, folks. Back to their feet, Solomon standing, and here they go. Again, instantly, Edwin shoots in now. Solomon getting top control here. Solomon in side control here. Working the body. Oh, here we go one more time. No, Solomon stopped it that time. He's getting his hips heavy to prevent that from happening again. Edwin trying to create some space and get those knees in there, possibly close up his guard or something. And here we go again. He lifts him up all the way. Now both fighters standing. And here we go. Solomon looking to trade. Edwin shooting in yet again. Edmund has Solomon against the cage now. Nice trip from Edwin to take Solomon down. He has side control here. He is trapping Solomon's left arm here. He just needs to work that body here. He doesn't have much time. This is still novice rules, so there is no ground and pound to the head. Hence why he is not striking the head right now. Solomon trying to roll out of there, make anything happen. There you go, very interesting first round there, that's for sure. Very scary opening minute there. Both guys step in, feeling it out, and as Edwin went for a takedown, he ate a kick. It looks like it was flush to the head, but right after that, we've seen a couple alligator rolls, both guys getting back up and just started throwing. Edmund with the cage control stepped right out and got a nice sweep. A leg trip on Solomon there, taking him down and getting control. He got side control there. Very interested to see if these corners change any of the strategies for any of these two fighters going into round number 2 here. Both fighters doing a good job in what they wanted to do and what they wanted to accomplish here during this fight. There we go, corners are stepping out of the cage. We're getting ready to start round 2. Big Chip Snyder starts it off again. Here we go. Touch of gloves. Solomon looking to defend it, but no, he cannot. Edwin takes him down, but Solomon right back up. Oh, Edwin looking for a big takedown there, but Solomon defended it pretty nicely. Oh, what a nice suplex there from Edwin. Solomon trying to get right back to his feet. Edwin trying to keep him down. Edwin has Solomon against the cage, trying to control this fight there. Solomon still trying to throw, even with his back on the cage, just pushing Edwin off of him there. Puts him against the cage. Edwin shot him for a takedown, did not get it. Solomon gonna look to work here. He's gonna look to work that body here hard. Vicious shots to the body as he cannot do it to the head. Oh, Edwin rolled, had Solomon's arm caught, and Solomon went with him. Solomon giving up his back. Edwin needs to set his hooks here. Now he's attempting to. He needs to get that left hook in across his body. He gave up on it. Solomon now looking to get a hold of Edwin's legs. Solomon looking for a takedown, and he gets it. Solomon has Edwin down with Edwin's head against the cage here. Let's see what Solomon does with this. Passes the guard right to his side control here. Let's see what Simon has here. Or sorry, Solomon. Edwin just trying to get his knees in to prevent any damage from happening right now. Very smart. Nice knees. Excellent knees there from Solomon. Solomon not getting caught back in Edwin's guard. Excellent ground control from Solomon to finish off this second round. A little bit of a role reversal there with Solomon getting that takedown and controlling the fight on the ground at the end of that round. Edwin almost had Solomon's back, but he didn't set his hooks in right away, getting Solomon to shake him off to the right side there. Not sure if Edwin didn't think he could get those hooks or if he thought that Solomon was going to go for a takedown or something. We're going into the third and final round here for the 185-pound amateur title. Let's see which one of these two guys really want to dig deep. There we go, folks. We're getting ready for the third and final round for this 185-pound amateur title fight, our amateur main event. Edwin's corner screaming to him to keep his hands up. That's what he looked back at that last second for. Both guys come back center of the cage. Both guys just feeling each other out right now, trying to find the range. Solomon doesn't want to get in too close. Edwin wants that takedown. Solomon knows it. Solomon now pushing the pressure coming up onto Edwin. Edwin just ready to just drop for a takedown there. Solomon, nice defense there. Let's see what he can do. Side control here for Solomon. There's over half the round to go. He just needs to control him and do some damage to that body. Edwin doing a good job of not letting go of Solomon. Solomon now trying to use his knee since his arm is caught. Solomon trying to get some separation here. Now Solomon trying to throw those knees with some force. Dropping some elbows. Dropping some hammer fists down on Edwin's midsection. Edwin trying to close that guard up. He can lock that up for a half guard if he'd like. Solomon working the body. Solomon passes again to a side control. Good ground game here from Solomon in round 3. Working that body again of Edwin. Edwin now trying to throw knees from the bottom here. Both guys just throwing. Solomon hops to his feet, hands in the air. Edwin hops to his feet shortly after. This is going to go to another judge's decision. This is going to be a close one here, folks. Edwin flipping Solomon over with almost an alligator roll, and Solomon right to his feet and just started throwing. Both men against the cage. Solomon came off, and a nice sweep there from Edwin. A nice belly to belly, but Solomon kind of stopped it. By then he got caught with a belly to back there. Excellent job. Edwin had his back here. He could have set that left hook in. He kind of waited, didn't get it in. It didn't work out for him. The end here, Solomon throwing big shots, and Edwin just looking for a takedown as Solomon looking to defend it. Solomon got a hold of his back, rolled over, got side control, and he did not look back from there. Both guys just throwing as the round was ending. Solomon making sure not to throw to the head. Very, very smart.
Go ahead, brother. I ain't in your way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Judge 1 scores the bout 30-27, Judge 2 29-28, and Judge 3 29-28 in favor of the red corner, Solomon, the Black Dragon Renfro.
What a good fight we just seen there, folks. Again, I do not envy the judges tonight. Congratulations to Solomon, your new 185-pound Prodigy MMA amateur champion. It's a great moment in his amateur career, I'm sure of it. Always feels good winning a title. What a way to end our amateur portion of this card for tonight. Next up for us, we have some pro bouts. Again, one more time, congratulations to Solomon, the Black Dragon Renfro. Congratulations on your new title, champ. We see earlier Paul Vautour with his early finish. We see here in the second fight of the night, Hooms with the rear naked choke. Gets that early finish. Two guys just swinging for the fences there. Both guys wanted it. Ali using his striking and rocking Birch right there. Birch ate some big shots in that fight, but he showed tons of heart. Edwin looking for the takedown, belly to belly, didn't get it, but he got the belly to back there. Solomon coming in, Edwin looking to shoot down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Prodigy MMA. We're getting ready to start off our pro portion of this card. The rest of the fights tonight will all be professional bouts. This is Joshua Ruthless Ricci here. This is his second fight this year. First one being a pro fight. This is his pro fight right now, second pro fight. He's 1-0 as a pro. He fights for Team Andrello. I spoke to them before the event tonight, and I was told that Joshua drives an hour each way to training every day. Now that's some serious dedication right there, so I'm expecting some big things from Joshua Ruthless Ricci here tonight. He's been training for about 5 years now. Says he feels very comfortable. Joshua Ricci makes his way inside the cage right now.
And fighting out of the blue corner, welcome, Dalton Donkey Brady.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm going to give you any advice for tonight, it's going to be do not miss this fight. Dalton Donkey Brady is fireworks. This kid goes off every time he steps in the cage. He's only had one fight his entire career go the decision. So you know he goes out there to finish every time. Dalton Brady's fighting out of Welland, Ontario, representing Team Ascension. As I said earlier, they had a couple guys on the card tonight. It was supposed to be 6, dropped down to 4. But Team Ascension always comes to fight. As you hear the crowd starting to cheer for Dalton Donkey Brady, that is because Team Ascension is always traveling, so every fight on the road is a home fight for them as the fans come out to support. Coach Chris Bonfoco with his hand on Dalton's shoulder as you see them walk to the ring slowly and methodically. Coach Chris Bonfoco with over 100 career fights inside the corner as a coach. That's pretty impressive on its own. Dalton Donkey Brady had an undefeated amateur career. He's 0-1 as a pro right now. This is actually Dalton's first bout at 125 pounds. This is his first flyweight bout. Dalton has fought his entire career at 135 pounds. But I do know Dalton's a teammate of mine. His weight was on point. He was feeling good. He was ready for this fight. Dalton holds a BJJ purple belt. He's represented Team Canada in kickboxing. Dalton is how you say a true mixed martial artist, folks. As typical Team Ascension style, walk out as a team, hug it out as a team. It's all the warriors that are here from Team Ascension tonight down in Erie, PA. Coach Matt DeCenzo greasing Dalton up, send his fighter into war. Folks, this fight should be very entertaining to say the least. I spoke to Richie before this fight. He felt confident, he felt comfortable, he felt ready to go. I know Dalton on a personal level, and Dalton loves nothing more than to step in this cage and hear that door locked. So this should be very, very exciting, folks. Luckily, intermission was right before this. There's no need to get out of your seat and miss this one. And there you go, Dalton Brady letting everyone know he is here in that
Ladies
cage.
and gentlemen, introducing first, out of the red corner, from Whitesboro, New York, with a record of 1-0, weighing in at 125 pounds, make some noise for Ruthless Josh Ricky! His opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Team Ascension Modern Vision MMA, with an overall record of 6-1. Put your hands together for Dalton Donkey Brady.
And as per normal, as being announced, Donkey does do the donkey leg kick. Now, folks, this is our pro portion of the card, so there are no shin guards. The rounds are now 5-minute rounds. The ground and pound to the head is all good. There we go, both guys starting to pace round. Nice kick from Ricci, nice push kick. Dalton putting Ricci against the cage here. Ricci shooting him for a takedown. Dalton Brady defending very well. Nice. Nice by both guys there. Both guys trying to scramble. Dalton now has Ricci in his guard. Ricci trying to work some ground and pound here from the top position. Dalton trying to keep control here and work some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Dalton has Joshua's left arm trapped right now. Dalton's getting that guard high. He's getting a high guard set up. See what he's going to try to set up with here. Nice elbow from Dalton there. Very nice elbow again from Dalton on the bottom. Dalton's looking to land these elbows and do some work from the bottom position here. Joshua's trying to do some work. He's going body and head here. Great job from Joshua. Dalton trying to keep everything under control from the bottom here. He's got Ricci's right arm trapped now as he's throwing these elbows to the head. Dalton traps his arm here, trying to get those legs up high. Dalton Brady doing a good job controlling this off his back. Ricci also doing a good job trying to go body, head here. Both fighters fighting. Nobody just sitting here. Referee Chip Snyder not needed at this moment. Dalton Brady has opened his guard here. He's trying to work for something. I'm not exactly sure what he's going for yet. He keeps dropping these elbows on Joshua from the bottom. Josh, again, keeps working. Keeps landing shots to the body. If he's not landing to the head like he just did there, he's going body, head. Dalton's doing a good job defending and trying to keep him isolated. He has an arm. Ricci just trying to work body to head. Dalton trying to keep him under control right now. Dalton looking for possibly a triangle. Ricci looking to pass his guard, but Dalton closes that right back up. Excellent job by Dalton there. Ricci with some good top pressure here. Dalton just throwing off the bottom. Both guys continuously working, which is excellent to see when the fight hits the ground. Both guys just throwing. Dalton still controlling Josh's right arm, not letting him get that free as Josh is just trying to land his left here. Josh just throwing body, head, whatever he could try to land. Dalton is doing a good job of weathering the storm right now. He's got his right arm trapped the entire time. Dalton looking to set something up still. Josh looking ground and pound body and head. Trying to land a big shot there on Dalton. Dalton covering up nicely. Nice elbows again from Dalton on the bottom. These elbows look vicious. Josh throwing some hard ground and pound still. Once this fight hit the deck, Brady put Josh in his guard, and it's been that way since. Both men working, Josh from the top, Dalton from the bottom. Both men just keep throwing. Both men landing big shot there. Dalton looking to get those legs up high, see what he could try to set up here. Good job, good work from both men there.
Nice job, J-Rick.
Good first round we've seen there, guys. A lot of groundwork, but both of these guys were striking from the ground. Nobody stopped there. Dalton was throwing from his back. Joshua throwing from the top. Dalton was looking to set something up. You had Josh win his guard the entire time when that bout hit the floor. Both guys throwing, though, looking to stay busy. Let's see what the corners have to say if they switch anything up for round two here.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not possess VIP tickets, then you cannot be on the floor. You must return to your seats in the stands or go up top. We're going to send security around. Security will be coming around to check your ticket stubs, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go, getting ready to start round number 2 here, folks. Referee Chip Snyder starts us up again, and here we go. Both men throwing a kick early, neither landing. Nice kick from Dalton, blocked by Joshua. Dalton with a nice inside leg kick there as Joshua stepping in. Nice head kick from Josh, blocked by Dalton. Ooh, Josh coming in. Dalton may have his head here. He has the guillotine here. I'm not sure how deep he has this set, but he has it. He needs to get that leg out and put him in his closed guard if possible. It's going to be hard to finish it from here. Dalton looking for, oh, he looked for a sweep there. Couldn't quite get it. Still has the neck. Still has the neck, though. Joshua still trying to fight out of it. Dalton not letting go of that neck. Joshua now inside control. See what he tries to do here. Looks like he has an arm triangle on the opposite side. Let's see if he tries to use that or not. Dalton trying to create some space there and get out of that arm triangle, which he did. Joshua Ricci still staying inside control here. Dropping some knees to the body there from Josh. Referee Chip Snyder warns him to watch the spine. Joshua just trying to control the fight here, inside control. Dalton rolls, gives up his back. Joshua has one hook almost set in. Dalton Brady looking to defend here. He has Joshua on his back. Joshua looking to get both his hooks set in and looking to get that neck. He's working for the rear naked right now. Dalton Brady caught in a rear naked choke there from Joshua Ricci. Good ground game from Joshua Ricci there. Excellent control. He got the rear naked. He sunk it in. It was a tough fight from both of those guys there. Both of them went in there, went in hard. Seen a lot of ground and pound from the top and from the bottom in that fight. What a finish there. As you see, Josh has his back. He has his hook set. He got the rear naked. Very, very hard for Dalton to get out of that one. Excellent finish for Joshua Ricci there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner via tap out from a rear naked choke at 2 minutes and 45 seconds of round 2. Your winner out of the red corner, Ruthless Josh Ricci.
Good bout from both guys there. Both guys showed a lot of heart. Dalton didn't stop throwing off his back the entire time. Josh didn't stop throwing from top position the entire time. Both of them just kept going. Congratulations again to Ruthless, who looked ruthless on the ground there. Here we go with Tobias Freight Train Taylor making his way inside the cage.
Fighting out of the blue corner, welcome, Patchy Mix.
Now his opponent, Patrick Mix, clearly has some fan support here as you hear this crowd starting to erupt for him. I spoke to Pat a little earlier today. He had an 11-0 amateur career, which is very, very impressive, as he's set to make his pro debut here tonight, live at Prodigy MMA for us. So we're in for a treat. The crowd clearly loves him, as you hear right now, folks. Patrick represents Western New York MMA and fitness. He's a busy fighter, as this is his third fight this year. And since we're talking about threes, he has only had 3 fights go to the decision out of his 11, which is pretty good. All 3 being unanimous decision wins for him. Excited to see where this fight goes. You could hear the fans cheering for him already, and he hasn't even stepped in the cage yet. There he goes, Pat Mix stepping in the cage, the fans giving him some love.
And fighting out of the red corner, a 6-3 record representing Rising Dragon Fearless Fight Team, weighing in at 140 pounds. Welcome, Tobias Taylor. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, sporting an 11-0 record, hailing from Angola, New York, the ISKA National Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Patchy Mix.
This crowd is clearly fired up and they want to see this fight, folks. I hope you're as excited as we are here. Referee Chip Snyder gets us underway. The fans in full chants right now. Both guys trying to control the center of the octagon here. Pat pushing Tobias back against the cage and shoots in for a takedown here. Tobias with a nice sprawl here, defending it. Pat looking to get one leg, go for a single here. He got it, but Tobias works into a top position here. He didn't quite get the takedown. Tobias worked to get on top. Would not go down. He refused to go down. Tobias trying to do some work here. Nice knee from Tobias, right to Pat's solar plex there. Now Pat has Tobias against the cage. Pat Mix controlling it with some nice knees, controlling the cage work here. Dropping down again. Tobias looking to sprawl out here. Pat has the double leg takedown. Tobias has the neck though. Which one's gonna go here? Nice takedown from Pat, carrying Tobias halfway across the ring. The fans clearly love that one, folks, as he's trying to pass from side control here in advanced position. The fans showing their appreciation for that slam. Pat inside control, looking to push over and go straight to a mount here. Tobias has been mounted. Pat looking to get underneath that arm. Can't do it. Pat trying to set in the grapevines there. Tobias rolled him over and Tobias gets on top. Pat having him in his guard right now. Not giving up on the back though, as Tobias' arm is still kind of caught. He's looking for an armbar. He's looking for an armbar. Tobias trying to get it out of there. Pat may have that arm. Tobias is going to have to get his arm out of here. He looks like he's comfortable right now, but he is not safe. Pat's got that. He's got the armbar. He's extending that arm. Tobias fighting out of it. Pat looking to go for a mount. Ends up in side control. Great heart by Tobias there. Most people would have just tapped out very easily once their arm straightened out there. Side control here for Pat. Tobias trying to fight out of it and do something. Pat pinning Tobias' arm down. He has Tobias' left arm pinned right now. You can see Tobias' left arm pinned between his legs. Tobias trying to roll him. Can he get him over? Tobias has some serious strength behind him. His arm's still caught, but he got him over. Nice. What a shot from Tobias. Pat holding on to an arm now. Tobias trying to drop some short elbows. Pat now closing up his guard, center of the cage. Tobias looking to stand up, maybe get some ground and pound in here. Oh, nice shot. A kick up from Pat and a right hand followed by Tobias. Nice kick from Tobias. Tobias throws a kick which was caught by Pat. Pat looking for a takedown again. He has the cage control. He's got the takedown. Pat trying to pin that arm down again. Tobias has Tobias looking to close up his guard potentially here. And he does. He doesn't close it up yet, but he's there. He's ready to. He's looking for something. He wants to attack. Pat looking to work his ground and pound here. It's the end of round one there, folks. Very entertaining round one. Again, you hear the crowd showing their appreciation for this fight right now. You got Tobias looking for the neck here as Pat picks him up. Tobias holds on for the guillotine. Pat walks him halfway, maybe 3/4 of the way across the cage and dumps him. Pat then worked his way into an armbar. He had Tobias' arm. Tobias stayed calm and worked his way out of it. And then when Tobias was underneath, he rolled himself out. Pat tried to keep that arm intact, but it did not matter. And again, late in the round, Tobias was taken down by Pat with a double leg. And that, my friends, is how that round ended, with Pat on top in control. Both these guys look like they're ready to go for round two. Both guys take the center of the cage. Both guys looking to find that range so they could land their shots. Nice kick from Tobias.
Tobias goes low there. Nice combo from Tobias there. Landed a 1-2. Tobias seems like he may be loosening up here. He's changing levels. He's throwing different strikes. Pat stepping right in now, wanting to get in there. He wants to get in tight. He wants to engage, it looks. He's just reaching. He has to be careful. Tobias seen it and threw that knee, just missing his head. He's got Tobias up again, and he drops Tobias with another takedown. He's got Tobias up against the cage here. Pat gets to a mount. Tobias has been mounted. This is not a good position to be in. Pat gonna look to separate here. Pat has been busted open. I'm not sure from what, but you can see he is bleeding. There's some blood on his back, and you can see it in his eyes and his nose area. You can see him flattening out Tobias's legs right now, though. He's going for the arm triangle, I believe. Looks like he's going for the arm triangle. He's really trying to get it here. Tobias fighting, doing his thing. Pat looking to work some ground and pounds. Tobias tries to turn and get his feet on the cage here. Pat leaves the full mount and goes to, I believe, side control. Looking to get in some short elbows here is Pat on Tobias. He is landing some big shots here, some strikes, some elbows, whatever he can land. He's throwing them furiously too. Tobias has to get out here. He has to do something. Referee Chip Snyder is telling him, work, Tobias. Pat looking to go back to full mount, but no. Tobias started turning into him there. Tobias looks to roll again, get up. And both men on their feet. Pat with Tobias's back standing there, looks to set one hook in while standing. Tobias needs to pin his back against the cage and start turning into Pat. As he's doing right now, he cannot give up the back. Pat really working for that back though. Dragging Tobias down, set in the first hook. Needs to set that second hook in. There he goes, he's got two hooks. He's gonna work for the neck now. Tobias trying to defend this off here. Pat is looking to get Tobias's neck here, finish this fight, rear naked choke. Pat is pretty bloody. I'm not sure what strike opened him up like that. Tobias doing a good job defending right now. Very hard when you have a guy on your back. There's not much you can do besides survive and defend. Tobias trying to turn into him, but every time he does, Pat feels it. And now Pat just set a body triangle in. It is very, very, very hard to get anything going when you're locked in a body triangle with a guy on your back. Tobias doing an excellent job defending. Tobias keeps defending that neck excellently as Pat keeps looking to get the rear naked. Looks like he's squeezing on the jaw there. Tobias keeps defending. Pat keeping that body triangle locked in. Tobias still defending, trying to get out of this position. Tobias looking to turn in, but it is hard with the body triangle locked in. There's not much wiggle room for Tobias. We're in short time. Excellent work from Tobias, surviving and defending. Great job from Pat with the control. Very interesting round two we just saw there, folks. Pat really looking to take control on the ground there. Tobias with a nice roll to escape. They went right to their feet, and Pat immediately went to his back, dragged him down, and eventually set the hooks in. Once Pat had his back with the hooks in, it was very hard for Tobias to get out. As you see, he got caught with the body triangle, and from there, it is very, very difficult to do very much of anything. Keep in mind, these are pro fights, 5-minute rounds, and we are going into the third and final round. These guys have already fought for 10 minutes. Let's see how their gas tanks are. Guys back in the center of the ring, controlling the octagon here. Nice kick from Tobias Taylor there. Nice combo followed up. Tobias looking to throw. Setting up his combos and coming in with some nice flurries. Ooh, a nice big right hook. Pat throws out a kick. Tobias with another kick. Pat just coming in, reaching. He's got to be careful. Tobias seen it in the second round and threw a big knee. It just missed. Pat trying to drag Tobias back down. Tobias trying to Pat is trying to wrap up Tobias's legs right now and give Tobias nothing to work with. And Pat is into a mount. Pat has a full mount on Tobias. He's trying to get those grapevines in and flatten him out again. There's Pat landing some big ground and pound to the head. Pat again looking to get under that arm. He really wants that arm triangle. He tried it in round 2. He couldn't succeed finishing it. He attempted to get it in round 1, but Tobias fought it off and wouldn't even let him set it up. And here we are, round 3. He's trying to set it back up. Tobias knows it's coming, is defending it. Good job on Pat bailing. Tobias trying to get his feet on the cage, maybe kick off, try to roll or something. Pat looking to work some ground and pound here. Pat looking to get a mount. Tobias defending it. Tobias closes up his guard there. Very nicely done. Pat looking to land some ground and pound here. Tobias looking to roll here. Almost looks like he's trying to set up the Kimura sweep. Now Pat has got the arm triangle. Oh, he's giving it up there. No. Looks like he's kind of battling for it still. Tobias has a hold of his legs, though, with his legs, and he's not letting it go, making it hard for Pat to set up what he'd like. Some nice elbows there from Pat. Short elbows in that ground and pound looked like they were pretty vicious. He's trying to pass the guard of Tobias. Tobias is doing a good job not letting him get all the way by. Tobias looking to roll out again, get up. Pat has his back. He's got his back with the body triangle locked in. They're standing on their feet. What is Tobias going to do here to shake him off? He's got the body triangle again, so we know that's going to be pretty tight. Hard on a fighter to carry your opponent's body weight on you, especially in the third round. Tobias doing a good job defending. He's trying to defend it. Pat looking to get that neck. Tobias doing an excellent job defending. Nice strike from the top from Pat on his back. Again, looking for the rear naked. Tobias trying to defend it, get that second arm off there. He's trying to get out. Pat with some nice strikes from the back. This has to be taking a lot out of Tobias and his legs, carrying his opponent's weight. Looking for another rear naked. Tobias trying to defend. Nice job by Tobias getting that arm, trapping it, rendering it useless virtually. Pat looking for that rear naked again. Now he's going to striking whatever he can at this point. Tobias is throwing two. What a fight from both guys there. Tobias Freight Train Taylor showing his strength and his heart. He survived every round with him on his back, whether he had the triangle in, whether he was mounted, it didn't matter. Even when he took him standing up and got his back, Tobias fought it off the entire time. Pat did look very good there. He looked like he was in control. Tobias rolls him over here to get out. Tobias' arm was trapped as he tried to get out, though it was hard. And then you see here, Pat just was relentless with those takedowns. He kept getting them double leg from the cage. Now right here, Tobias rolled. They stood up and Pat got his back immediately. From there, Pat dragged him to the ground, set his hooks in, and eventually got that body triangle locked on. And Tobias could not get out for the rest of that round. The third round, Tobias got mounted. Pat was working some ground and pound, looking for the arm triangle, looking for anything he can get. Tobias was up to the challenge, defending and trying to scramble out every opportunity. Even at the very end of the fight, when Pat got his back standing up, Tobias never went down and never gave up. He fought the entire time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Judge Kroska, Judge Rogers, and Judge Atkins all score the bout 30-27 in favor, and still undefeated out of the blue corner. Make some noise for Patchy Mix.
Congratulations to Patrick Mix on that fight there. Excellent job. He looked good start to finish. Tobias Freight Train Taylor was definitely a game opponent. Can't wait to see either of these two back in the cage again.
Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, welcome Xavier Spartacus Nash.
Ladies and gentlemen, Xavier Spartacus Nash is another one of my teammates representing Modern Vision Mixed Martial Arts Team Ascension out of Welland, Ontario, Canada. They do not call him Spartacus for no reason. This man is a true gladiator. As you hear the fans doing their Spartacus chants as he makes his way to the cage. Always good to see the big Team Ascension making it out together as you hear their crowd who made it down from Canada support them. Xavier Spartacus Nash is one seriously strong dude. He had a great amateur career going 7-2. As a pro, he's 1-1, looking to improve off that. Xavier's bouncing back from an injury he had suffered in a previous fight. He looks good, he looks ready, calm and confident. Xavier Nash has a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's well-versed when it comes to MMA. He can stand, he can drop and go to Jiu-Jitsu. He can do what needs to be done to win this fight. Going over the final preps before entering the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, here he comes, Spartacus making his way into the cage. As all Team Ascension's fighters do, he lets everybody know he is here in that cage.
Fighting out of the blue corner, welcome Two-Face Todd Liberati.
His opponent, Two-Face Todd Liberati, represents Western New York MMA and Fitness, as they've also had a bunch of guys on this card tonight. Todd Two-Faced Liberati is a 3-stripe BJJ blue belt. I talked to him earlier, we had a good conversation. He told me he started his amateur career 1-3, and he went and he took some time off. He needed to take some time away from the cage and figure things out. When he returned, he said he demolished 3 opponents very quickly, and not many guys wanted to fight him. Couldn't find any fights. He had an amateur championship to his resume. He's also made it to the finals in the Gold Gloves boxing tournament. So that tells me he can throw. His BJJ blue belt tells me he knows some jiu-jitsu. So this should also be a very, very interesting fight. Two-Face told me he had 11 amateurs cancel bouts on him. Now, any top-tier amateur knows that's an everyday occurrence. When you're a top-tier guy, not a lot of guys want to fight you and risk that on their record. But he told me he didn't have any real options in the amateur ranks anymore. He had to drive halfway across the country to find a fight or turn pro. Pro was the ultimate goal, so he said, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, out of the red corner, fighting for Team Ascension Modern Vision, out of Wayland, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 155 pounds, welcome, Xavier Spartacus Nash. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, a guerrilla fighter hailing from Buffalo, New York, and representing Western New York MMA. Making his pro debut, make some noise for Two-Face Todd Liberati.
Here we go, folks, looking to get things underway here in what would be a very, very interesting matchup. Ooh, Xavier coming in, landing a strike right away as Todd Two-Face goes, they throw a kick. Throws that second kick, Xavier seen it coming. Nice push kick attempt by Xavier. Spartacus rushing him, dropping Two-Face with a shot there. Two-Face recovered, but Spartacus just turns him around and puts him against the cage. Spartacus looking for those legs, trying to get a hold of him, just drags him down. I told you pre-fight, Xavier is seriously strong. It's going to be interesting down here. You have a blue belt versus a purple belt with striking involved. This is very interesting. Nice elbow to the thigh there from Xavier. Xavier in half guard here looking to work. Trying not to let Todd get underneath him at all here. Some nice short elbows from Xavier, Spartacus Nash. Another nice short elbow from Xavier. There's blood already I see on Todd's arm. Not sure from who or from where. Xavier looking to land these short strikes here, which are looking to be effective. A nice right hand from Xavier. Xavier gets right to a full mount. Two-Face has to do something here to get Xavier off of him. Xavier looking to create a little bit of separation, some space so he could rain down some ground and pound. Two-Face trying to hold him in, trying to break that posture down and not let Xavier get up and get any room. Xavier dragging him over to the cage. Oh, a nice short elbow from Xavier there. Two-Face trying to hold on, not give Xavier any room. Referee Chip Snyder right over there. Oh, wow. I just got a glimpse of Two-Face's face, and he is pretty bloody at this point. Those short elbow strikes from Xavier Nash clearly landing. Referee is definitely going to want to check this out. There is some serious blood coming from Two-Face. His name has took a literal meaning at this point. Xavier Spartacus Nash has blood all over his face, but I don't believe it's any of his. His left leg's covered in blood, his face is covered in blood. As you see, Todd Two-Face dripping of blood in front of us. His entire right side is covered in blood. Doctor's gonna check it out and see where the spot of this cut is. Referee Chip Snyder right there. Let's take a look at some of these replays here. Xavier came running in and he landed right off the bat, and right from there, Xavier started to implement his game plan. Big shot from Xavier. Did not let Two-Face get the takedown on him as he just spun him around. The referee and doctor say we're good to go, so we're good to go. Getting back in position. And here they go, referee starts them up again. Xavier Nash looking to get both his legs so Two-Face can't stand up. He's looking to trap both those legs now. Two-Face looking to get up to his feet. Xavier's got him in the air though. Oh, what a slam from Xavier Nash. There's blood all over Xavier's body at this point, none of which is his. Two-Face just trying to scramble, get out, roll anything he can. Xavier's not giving him much room. Xavier's staying right on him. Excellent job, excellent control from Xavier. Todd Two-Face here looking to try to get up, do something. You see these cages covered in blood at this point. This is one bloody fight. Xavier just relentless, not giving an inch here. He still has Todd's one leg, not letting Todd get up, and wow, he traps it with his other leg there. Excellent job by Xavier not letting Todd stand up. Here comes Xavier, some more ground and pound he's looking to land here. Todd really trying to work to get to his feet, get out of this position. He knows it's not favorable for him at this point. Oh, nice knee from Xavier. Xavier has Todd pinned up against the cage. Cage control here. Xavier looking, he's got one leg. I'm not sure if he's gonna go for a double leg here or not yet. He looks like he's got his hands clasped together behind him. He's gonna get that leg in behind, try to trip him down, and there he goes. Xavier gets him to the mat exactly where he wants it again. Todd holding a half guard here, not letting Xavier pass and get what Xavier wants. Here we are, we're in short time here. Xavier keeping Todd down, not letting him up. Keeping Todd's butt on that mat the whole time. Good round there. Todd's gonna have to get cleaned up there. The cage is full of blood on the mat. Very exciting and interesting first round, that's for sure. The ring crew quickly trying to get this blood cleaned up in here. And here we go, let's check out the replay here. Todd stepping in, and Xavier decided it's time, and he went in and he caught Todd. Todd went down, and from the rest of that round, Xavier picks him up, slams him down with authority. The rest of that round was all Xavier Nash, as he had top position, was landing ground and pound. Todd showing a lot of heart though, not trying to find a way out of this fight. He's staying here, he ain't going nowhere. There we go, getting ready for round two here, folks. Here we go, round two. Let's see how this round goes. Should be very exciting. You hear the fans chanting Spartacus again at the beginning of the round. Nice kick from Xavier. Todd with a nice counter strike there. Going for a kick. Xavier's watching those though. He's looking to catch it. Xavier with another big head kick. Xavier shooting in there off of a nice strike. Xavier with cage control. He's got Todd two-face against the cage. Oh, he has his leg up. Dumps him there. Nice from Xavier Nash. Excellent takedown there. And Todd's holding him in a half guard here. Xavier trying to land some ground and pound here. Todd trying to create some space and get out of this position. Xavier with some great control here on top, not giving Todd much of anything to work with here. Working his ground and pound here, seeing what he can get. Nice strikes there from Xavier. Oh, a nice couple of right hands there from Xavier Nash. Xavier has total control here. Nice elbow from Xavier. He's got Todd up against the cage here. Todd trying to get to his feet. Xavier right back to those legs with those hands clasped. Another takedown from Xavier Nash. Every time Todd gets to his feet, Xavier puts him right back down immediately. Todd with his feet on the cage now, trying to maybe roll, kick off, something. Xavier working the body here. Xavier looking to land some more ground and pound as he's been doing all fight so far. Xavier looks to be getting in a better position here. Here comes some strikes. Looks like he dropped an elbow there. Todd trying to get in deep there. Xavier not letting him. Ooh, another strike from Xavier. Xavier has his legs and he's just dragging him back down, flattening him back out. There's not much Todd Two-Face can do right now. He's trying to get up. He's trying to get to his feet. Xavier Nash is giving him nothing. Xavier keeps repositioning him, putting his head against the cage and dropping more ground and pound. Xavier trying to get that head away from him so he could land some more vicious ground and pound. Nice couple strikes there from Xavier. Now he's looking to drop some elbows to the body. Short elbows to the face. Xavier is just constantly working. There is no stop. Back to the body for Xavier. Back to the head for Xavier. He's looking to get a hold of those legs before Todd even gets it to his feet. And immediately back down again. Xavier's not letting Todd up. There we go, Xavier holding Todd. Nice right hand from Xavier Nash there. Todd's head's right into the cage here. Not a pretty position for Todd to be in. Xavier got a hold of him. Xavier Nash looking to land some more ground and pound. He's hooking that leg not to let Todd get back to his feet as Todd's trying to stand back up. Xavier's got the legs again. And again, Todd's back down, back on the mat. Xavier not giving any room. Now referee Chip Snyder stopping this again, only because he's laying down so much that the blood is pooling in his eye. And that's what they have to watch for and make sure is not going to damage any of his vision. That's it. The referee's the doctor's calling this fight. Spartacus Nash with the doctor's stoppage. Excellent fight, start to finish. As you see them hug it out, Xavier's covered in just as much blood as Two-Face is covered in right now. Excellent work from Xavier Nash, doing what he does best. Spartacus back in the win column. He did, as you see here, he dropped Two-Face with a nice takedown. Once he was on top, there was nowhere for Two-Face to go. Xavier held him there, dropping some big right hands, as you see. This was a bloodfest from round one until the doctor stopped that fight. Very exciting, very, very good. Very impressed with Xavier Nash.
KO on advice of the ringside position at 4:32 in round two, Mr. Nash.
Just want to say excellent job to referee Chip Snyder for getting the doctor to check that again. The blood was pooling in his eye, and he just wanted to make sure for the fighter's safety that nothing would happen to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your win by TAKO on advice from the ringside physician at 4:32 in round two. Your winner out of the red corner, Xavier Spartacus Nash.
Welcome back to the win column, Xavier Nash. He put a lot of hard work into coming back. He's coming off an injury. He looked better than ever, if I do say so myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how we continue after that bloody fight we just witnessed, but we are now going to be moving on, and our next fight will be the co-main event of the evening.
Introducing first, out of the red corner, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and kickboxing fighter, representing Western New York MMA, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Bubba Norton. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Prodigy MMA, weighing in at 155 pounds. Make some noise for Jeremiah Yeager!
As you can clearly hear, both of these fighters are getting tons of love from this crowd. Here we go, we're gonna get this underway. Let's see how this goes. Two fan favorites, this should be exciting. Ooh, nice kick from Anthony. Ooh, some nice kicks from Anthony already. Jeremiah looking like he wants to come in and land a big strike as he's throwing. He's got his hands low though. Nice catch from Anthony and he dumps him down beautifully. Excellent catch, excellent dump there from Anthony Bubba Norton. Anthony Bubba Norton trying to put his head up against the cage right now. Bubba looking to land some ground and pound from this position here.
Use that cage.
Jeremiah looking to get deep under him now. Anthony laying some ground and pound to the thigh there. You may not think that's effective, but come next round and maybe round 3, a Charlie horse can definitely slow you down. Oh, he's looking to get that arm right now. He looks like he's going for the arm. I'm not sure if he's going to get it from here, but Bubba's fighting for that. Jeremiah's trying to defend it. He's in side control now. Here we go. Let's see what he's got from here. Bubba's trying to get that arm. He's trying to manipulate it. Some nice knees from Jeremiah there. Jeremiah trying to sit up here. He's got to be careful while Bubba has a hold of that arm right now. Jeremiah just throwing off his back, throwing shots to the ribs, whatever he can, throwing knees, anything. He's trying to get his legs in there to separate Bubba's arms from his arm. And then he got it out, nice. And he dropped some elbows right to Bubba's head immediately. He has Bubba's right arm trapped right now. Anthony dropping some knees on him and a nice elbow to the face. Bubba's right arm is still trapped, but he just got it out. Bubba with pinning Jeremiah's face down, seeing what he can get here. He has control of his far arm. Let's see what he does with it. He's looking for it again. He's got the Kimura locked on. He dropped down for the Kimura. It's behind Jeremiah's back. This is pretty deep at this point. Positioning's not ideal, but that still hurts. He's going to try to roll Jeremiah over with this. Jeremiah clearly showing heart, not wanting to tap, trying to fight out of any position. He's got the Kimura still. The fans are cheering Bubba on, trying to get him to this finish. He's looking for it. Jeremiah is wincing in pain right now as Bubba's looking to get the Kimura. Let it go, and he starts working some ground and pound here. Bubba landing some ground and pound, some nice elbows to the body there. Again, attacking the thigh, back to the body. Oh, nice knee. That was a very questionable call there. Knee right to the thigh. I thought Jeremiah ate a knee while he was down. I'm not the referee though. Bubba holding Jeremiah there in position, not letting him get up or do anything. And now he's just raining down some shots as Jeremiah's covering up. Bubba has one hook set. He's looking to get that back now. 30 seconds left. Bubba just trying to rain anything down on Jeremiah. Jeremiah's trying to survive the round, make it to the second round. Jeremiah back to his feet.
Hey.
10 seconds left, we're in short time. Jeremiah trying to fight off a takedown. Bubba trying to get this takedown with not much time left. He's satisfied with just sitting it out in the middle, end of round. There we go, let's check out a replay here. As Jeremiah came in, he threw a kick which was caught immediately by Bubba, picked him up and he dumped him. And from there, Bubba was working. He was looking for the Kimura in this position. He had that arm deep behind Jeremiah's back. And then he had one hook set and he just started laying some ground and pound, some vicious shots and knee to the head. And then he shot in for another takedown at the end. Very, very, very interesting first round there, folks. Let's see what these guys try to do with the second round here. Bubba's corner taking a little extra time there. There we go, getting back into the action here. Oh, some big strikes from Jeremiah coming in. A nice knee. Bubba looking for a takedown immediately, and he gets it. Let's see if Jeremiah can get back to his feet from here. Jeremiah needs to get up and stay on his feet. Bubba wants him down. This is where Bubba wants this fight at this point. Uh-oh, he looks like he has an arm in here. Great work by Bubba, just striking his way out of a bad situation. Bubba looking to slowly pass here. Oh, both men to their feet. Both men just start swinging for the fences. Bubba shoots back in for a takedown here. Jeremiah goes down immediately. Jeremiah needs to get back to his feet. Bubba in full control of the second round right now. Jeremiah seems to be holding on to him. Bubba looking to advance position, maybe land some ground and pound from here. He's dropping some short elbows now. You hear the fans with the "Let's Go Jaeger" chant, trying to get behind him, trying to get him going again. And now a "Let's Go Bubba" chant engulfs the "Let's Go Jaeger" chant. Bubba looking to get the neck here. I'm not sure if he has it or not. Bubba now going back to the leg to make sure he is not going to get up.
Let's pass, Bubba, pass.
Nice elbow from Bubba there. Bubba trying to look to separate and land some ground and pound. Jeremiah quickly trying to go under the arm, see if he can get up. He just rolls him there. Jeremiah now on top of Bubba. Let's see how this goes. Bubba trying to close his guard up. Let's see what Jeremiah could do from top position here. First time we've seen him here this fight. Some nice, hard ground and pound shots to the body. Bubba has Jeremiah's leg locked, not letting him utilize it. Jeremiah's trying to do what he can to get it out, and Bubba's not giving him much. Jeremiah looking to pass here. Bubba not giving him his leg though. Referee Chip Snyder comes in, stands him up. Big kick from Jeremiah there. Big kick, oh, big shot from Bubba. Jeremiah throwing a big kick there. Jeremiah lands a counter left hook there. Or sorry, that was Bubba who landed the counter left hook. And here the Jagger chants start up again to feed him, to fuel him, see if this helps. Bubba looking for that takedown late. He heard the 10-second, letting him know it's short time. Very, very interesting round two there. You see the action, both guys just swinging for the fences at this point. Big knee from Jeremiah, and I thought Jeremiah had Bubba's arm here for an armbar, and Bubba just struck his way out of a bad position. Both guys coming out hesitant to throw, and then you see a big right hook from Jeremiah on Bubba. There we go, folks, looking to start round three here. Let's see which one of these two guys are gonna dig down deep and find what they gotta find to finish this fight. And if not finish it, at least get the win, as this is a very close one.
Let's go, brother!
Here they go. Come, touch gloves, start round three, and it's on. Oh, Bubba comes out throwing. Oh, huge Superman punch from Jeremiah. I think Bubba's hurt right now, folks. Big kick from Jeremiah. Bubba regrouped. He looks like he's focused again. He looks like he's there. Both guys trying to throw. Oh, a nice jumping knee missed. Now Bubba's going for a takedown. Can Bubba get it? Does he have enough left? Does Jeremiah have enough left to defend it? This is grueling. One of the most grueling parts of MMA, and Bubba gets the takedown on Jeremiah. Jeremiah's got control of Bubba's head right now. Bubba's got to try to do something to get position, maybe throw some ground and pound here. And here comes Bubba now landing some ground and pound. Looks like he's got Jeremiah's one arm pin. It's Jeremiah's left arm pin. Now he's looking to pin his right arm. Jeremiah's trying to bury his head so he cannot eat these strikes. Bubba landing some good ground and pound here. Got like a partial knee on belly, kind of. Landed some ground and pound here. Bubba looking to advance position here as he's landing some ground and pound. Jeremiah's trying to turn. Anthony Bubba is just landing some ground and pound on him right now. I can hear both fighters in front of me talking back and forth to each other on this exchange here. Bubba has both hooks set. Let's see if Bubba can get the finish here. I said pre-fight he's got a BJJ blue belt. He's looking for the rear naked here. Jeremiah's got to defend that neck. Nice defense by Jeremiah here. About 2 minutes left in the round and these guys are going here. Bubba landing some ground and pound here. Bubba has now got a full mount on Jeremiah. Let's see what he can do with it. Short elbow from Bubba. Bubba controlling position here. Jeremiah shakes him out and gets him back into a closed guard. Bubba doing a good job controlling the action here in this third round. Everywhere the fight goes, he seems to be controlling it. Ref giving them the warning to keep it busy here. And here we go, referee Chip Snyder standing them up. He has seen enough. Jeremiah looks tired, getting to his feet, leaning against the cage there. Bubba dropping down, looking for a takedown. Let's see what Jeremiah's got. Some nice elbows there. Those can definitely do some damage. We got 30 seconds left here. Jeremiah using his elbows to try to see what he can get here. Some nice elbows from the bottom. 20 seconds to go. Let's see what we got here, folks. Bubba trying to keep control on the cage. Jeremiah trying to get back to his feet. Bubba keeping him seated. We're in short time here. And Bubba just going to land some ground and pound. Looking to get the neck here. Looks for a late guillotine there. You gotta love when the fighters get up and shake hands right away, though.
Bart! Bart!
Watching the replay here, you see Bubba landing some nice ground and pound, a beautiful knee to the head there. Jeremiah coming back with some big strikes. Both guys throwing for the fences at this point. I thought Jeremiah had Bubba in an armbar here. Could have been dangerous, and Bubba struck his way out of it, which was very impressive. Jeremiah landed a huge right hand there, which I do believe rocked Bubba momentarily. And I think Bubba shook the cobwebs off, and he was ready to go again. Entertaining fight that had the fans at the edge of their seat. The fans were cheering both ways, back and forth. You heard chants.
Ladies and gentlemen, Judge Kruska views the bout 29-28. Judge Rogers scores 29-28, and Judge Atkins, Judge 30-27, all in favor. Out of the red corner, Anthony Bubba Norton.
Congratulations to Anthony Bubba Norton on the big victory there. As I said before, folks, he was a 230-pound heavyweight. He is now a 155-pound professional. Good for you, Anthony. Good for you, Bubba.
Erie, Pennsylvania. It's time to show your love for our head referee, whose resume includes Bellator. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the red corner, make some noise for Malcolm X. Gordon.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening is up next, and I am very, very excited for this one, as this is going to be a great fight. We have two top 125-pound fighters about to step in this cage and go at it for 25 pounds of gold. I spoke to Malcolm X before this event. He told me he's representing Adrenaline MMA, and he holds a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Told me he was training for about 10, 11 years now, and he loves what he's doing. He's from London, Ontario, Canada, and he made the trip down here to fight for Prodigy MMA's flyweight professional title. Malcolm X has been ranked as a #1 top pro flyweight in Canada, so we should be expecting to see a good fight here, folks.
And representing the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, welcome the animal, Andrew Shea.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the cage for this main event match, Animal Andrew Shea, again representing Team Ascension Mixed Martial Arts out of Welland, Ontario, Canada. I'm very much looking forward to this fight, as this is one of my main training partners, and I know what he can do. Andrew Animal Shea currently is the GPG 125-pound champion, so you know this guy is no joke. He has titles in other promotions, and he's looking to get some more here tonight. Animal Andrew Shea poses a black belt in Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, and Animal Andrew Shea also has a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This should be a real exciting fight, folks. His entire career, Animal Andrew Shea has only ever been stopped once, which is very impressive. He's had a very long and illustrious career already at a very young age. As we see the final hugs from Team Ascension as Andrew Animal Shea is making his way into the cage. Now, if you're wondering why do we have two Canadians down here fighting for the title, it's very simple. These two were supposed to meet at another promotion held in Canada, in Ontario. Unfortunately, that commission could not get their things together, and both guys agreed to come down here and give Prodigy MMA a main event caliber fight for their pro flyweight title.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter representing Team Topkins Adrenaline MMA, posting a 6-2 record. Make some noise for Malcolm X Gordon! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Modern Vision and posting a 7-5 record, weighing in at 130 pounds. Make some noise for the Animal, Andrew Shea.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules. I want you to expect them and me at all times. Any questions red? Any questions blue? Touch gloves, go back.
Both of these guys look like they're ready to go. This is going to be one fun fight, folks. Put your seatbelt on, get strapped in, whatever you got to do. Let's get ready for this main event of the evening. And here we go. We're underway with our main event. Big right hand from Animal Andrew Shea right off the bat. Malcolm looking to use that jab. Shea with the octagon control early. Malcolm X using the outside of the cage, the outer part of the inside cage there to stay on the outside, as Shea is controlling the center of the cage. Shea throwing some big bombs here right off the bat. Some big bombs from Animal Andrew Shea as he shoots in, looks for a takedown on Malcolm X here. He's got a hold of one leg here. Let's see what he does here. Malcolm looking to get a hold of Shea's neck. Shea's pulling that out, though. Excellent defense from Shea. Malcolm trying to turn Shea here. Shea's controlling him against the cage here. Shea controlling the cage game here. He's got a nice deep underhook on Malcolm X. Malcolm tries to throw a high knee there. Nice They separate. Back to the center of the cage. Malcolm trying to land 1-2 combo there. Shea just gets us out of the way. Shea looking for a big 1-2 combo there. Malcolm looking for that big jab. Nice jab from Shea, a push kick from Malcolm simultaneously. Malcolm throwing a big left hook there. Shea sees it coming. Malcolm going for a takedown. Shea with a stuff, and then a big uppercut follows it right up. Shea left hoof left. Throwing, right to the body there. Shea looks like he's liver hunting. Nice jab from Animal. Both men seem very light on their feet right now, very agile, moving around. Nice jab from Malcolm. You hear the fans starting an Animal chant to get behind Andrew, try to fuel him. He may have hit Malcolm there. He caught him with a right hook while he was covered up. I seen that for sure. Big right hand from Malcolm there. Followed up from a big right hand from Shea. Big left hook from Shea. Ooh, nice overhand from Shea. Malcolm shoots in for a takedown. Shea with the defense. Both men separate back to the center. Shea looking like his takedown defense is on point today. Another big combo. 2 jabs followed with a nice cross there from Animal. Big right hook. Both men swinging and missing there. Malcolm trying to change levels there. Ooh. Shea landing some big shots on Malcolm X right now. Malcolm's up against the cage. Animal controlling him again. And again, he breaks and exchanges immediately. Ooh, big right hand from Malcolm. Rocked Shea. Shea is hurt right now. Shea got caught. Shea is out. A flash knockout. Animal Andrew Shea was looking good. He just got caught with a flash knockout. Congratulations to Malcolm X there. Excellent fight. Both guys going at it there. Let's watch the replay here. Shea got caught. He tried to stay up. Tons of heart, and he ate another one. Malcolm gave him one while he was down. Landed a flush shot, followed it up with another one, and got him one while he was down. Big right hand while Shea was stepping in. Followed it up, landed a second one. Landed a third one. Shea went down and he landed another one. Great fight from both guys. Both guys showing tons of heart, eating lots of shots and kept going. It's exactly what you want to see for your main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fight was decided by knockout at 4:04 in round 1. For your winner, out of the red corner, Malcolm X Gordon.
A great fight start to finish there for your main event. Congratulations to Malcolm X Gordon, your new 125-pound Prodigy MMA flyweight champion. Great show, top to bottom. We've seen 3 title fights tonight, one of them ending in a draw, which you never get to see. 10 good fights, lots of finishes, a bunch of debuts. Great night for Prodigy MMA here. Tons of submission finishes. We've seen some novice rules, we've seen some professional rules. It was a great event, start to finish. A good way to end it off. We started with a couple quick early finishes, and now we end with a knockout in the first round for our main event. Again, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Malcolm X Gordon on his flyweight title here for Prodigy MMA. And that's going to wrap it here, folks. Thank you for tuning in. This is Mental Joe Pimento. We'll see you guys next time.